Hey guys, it's me from the Bible Project. Do you remember the story of the Israelites' journey to the Promised Land? After escaping slavery in Egypt, God led them through the wilderness for 40 years until the next generation was ready to enter and conquer Canaan. But there was one major obstacle in their way: the city of Jericho. Its thick walls were too high and too strong to climb or breach with a battering ram. So God gave them a crazy strategy. He told them to march around the city walls in silence for 6 days, and on the 7th day they were to shout and the walls would fall. But why? Why would God tell them to do that? What was he up to? Let's read the story and find out. Joshua chapter 6 verses 15 to 20. For 7 days they marched around the city, the Israelites, and around the wall, and they shouted against it 7 times a day. But on the 7th day they rested. And the men shouted in their appointed places, and the trumpets were sounded. Then when the trumpets were sounded and the people shouted, the wall fell down flat. And the people rushed in, each man straight ahead of him, and they captured the city. They destroyed all its inhabitants and its livestock. They took plunder and valuables for themselves. They burned the city with fire. Then Rahab and her family, who had been saved, she and her father's household, all of them survived because she had hidden the spies. So for 7 days Israel marched around Jericho's walls in silence. The 7th day they shouted, and the walls collapsed. Their faith in God's crazy strategy brought them victory without firing a single arrow or sword. But it gets even crazier. God told them to keep everything they found inside the city as an offering to him. But they weren't supposed to take any of it for themselves. Everything was his. Why? Because they'd seen firsthand how powerful he was. When they trusted him and followed his plan, he had given them a great victory. This victory was completely his work. And the crazy thing is, this isn't just a story in the Bible. God still works like this today. He loves to do the impossible. And if we trust him and follow his plans, he'll give us great victories. Sometimes his plan seems crazy, like when he tells us to forgive someone who hurt us or to share our faith with someone we do not know. But when we follow his plan, when we put our trust in him, he gives us the strength and the courage to do it. And when we do, amazing things happen. Our faith grows. People are transformed. Hearts are changed. All these good things happen because we simply obeyed God's crazy plan. So what do you think? Have you ever seen God work in a crazy way like this? Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe.